and welcome to my day one vlog of my time at the Jaipur Literature Festival. Now, out of the 16 years, I think, of the Jaipur Literature Festival, I have attended 4 or 5. So I'm really excited to be back. I really missed it last year in 2021 when it wasn't a thing, but I really look forward to these festivals because it's super fun to go to because you get to meet a lot of people within this bookish world. You get to interact with authors and hear them speak. People who you may love, like just generally authors that you love, but also authors that you have never heard of before, and you get to hear them talk like super passionately about things, and then you're like, huh, interesting, I never knew about that. And then maybe you want to read their book, or maybe you just get educated while listening to that one session. I've done that a lot, by the way. So yeah, I'm just really excited to be here, and yes, I will be vlogging it daily. So you will see me at the festival talking to people. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, to be honest. It's just day one, so let's take it slow and find out. But yeah, I'm just really excited to take you along with me on this journey. So let's get into it. I have checked into my hotel, and I'm here in the suite. They upgraded me for some reason, which is just great luck because they've upgraded me only for one day. So I'm gonna have to figure out my staying situation, but that's a story for another day. For now, I'm going to get ready because it is 9 o'clock and I have to get to the venue, which is Clark's Ajmer, by 9:30. So luckily the place is just 2 minutes or 3 minutes away from where I'm staying right now, but still want to get ready, get all my shit together, and register myself, all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited to go and take you along with me, as I said. So hi, I am back in my room, and you're like, what is going on, Smriti? Because literally the last clip that I saw, you were entering JLF, and now it's 8 o'clock in the night and you're back in your hotel room, and what's going on? And honestly, you're confused, I'm confused, we're all confused because I don't know what I've done. I basically need to do a better job with vlogging. I felt through the day I was very conscious of my camera, which is counterintuitive because I'm here to give you content, but it just felt weird bringing out my camera in front of all of these people. It also felt weird in general to be among so many people after being at home legit for 2 years and meeting maybe 4 people total, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was just a overwhelming experience, but I feel day 2 will be better. So I apologize in advance, but also why I'm here is because while I did take some clips and stuff like that, if I do not come here and give you context and just slap them as they went on, you would be very confused. So here I am to give you context. So essentially what happened was that I entered JLF, the inaugural thing happened, all was cool. The session that I watched after that was Where Stones Speak with Rana Safi and Anirudh Kanisetti. And it was such a fascinating conversation. Rana Safi is a historian or a historic writer, and she talks about these monuments, and she wrote initially about monuments in Delhi, but then now she's writing about monuments that people really don't know about and stuff like that. And she's just so knowledgeable but fun and so enthusiastic about culture and history and architecture and stuff like that. It's just really, really cool and really, really contagious. She spoke about various different things, but one thing I think everyone will sort of know is the Taj Mahal. And she spoke about how we look at the Taj Mahal from a colonizer's point of view, because the colonizers, aka the British, came in and said that the Taj Mahal is a monument to love or whatever, but actually it was not, because the way Shah Jahan thought of it was something very different. And I will now put a clip of Rana Safi sort of explaining it.
Shah Jahan's dream was to have, and as soon as you enter the gate, the whole theme of the Taj Mahal is life and death and resurrection. That is can be seen from the very carefully chosen calligraphic panels from the Quran. So the theme is paradise, the aim is resurrection and maghfirat and deliverance, but we see it as a monument of love and something very romantic. Whereas it was supposed to be remind you of life and afterlife and death.
Fascinating, right? I just thought that was so cool. So if you want to watch this entire like session, by the way, I will link you to the JLF YouTube thing, and you can register as well and like watch the previous sessions of the day. So whatever you want to, you can watch it. It's really cool, and I really like that session. But then moving on, I just chilled. I went to the media room and I was there trying to like thinking of questions to ask like authors. And while I was trying to do that, I had this other weird media man like try to flirt with me, and just like he wouldn't stop talking, and I was just like, why do men have men? Ugh, they're so annoying. Anyway, so that's why I need your help. I need your help to think of questions that I can ask authors so that I can give you that content. All right, because I just need this help from you. So please tell me what you would like to know, and not just authors, just like publishers. If I can speak to them, they don't really like to like get on in front of the camera, but also like what else? Readers, people, like what do you want to know about like people at JLF and stuff like that. I think that it's an interesting like thought process. But yeah, anyway, all of that happened, and then the next session that I feel like I really want to talk about is Lies, Damn Lies and Statistics by Rukmini S and Lakshmi Puri in conversation with Shailendra Raj Mehta. I have this fun what's it called, program here which is designed by my friend, by the way, who works at Teamworks, which is the organization that organizes the festival, and it's her birthday today, so happy birthday first. But anyway, yeah, so this session was really fun as well. I mean, it wasn't fun, but it was interesting. I really liked what Rukmini S had to say, because she is a data journalist, which is really fascinating. And she's written this book, which just came out, and it's about like analyzing data and telling you about what India is based on that data.
And I say that in the book as well, that we've had multiple examples over time of a sort of narrowing of access to data. And what I want to happen in a broader group like this is a commitment to data being seen as a citizen's right. This is our national data. It belongs to us. We'll have fights about it, but it should come to us.
I'm just gonna run home now as soon as possible and read it, because it sounded really cool. And then I got to meet Naveen Kishore, who is like the owner of Seagull, which is this amazing publishing house in Calcutta. They are just like, they have done such tremendous work, and they were basically celebrating like 40 years of Seagull, and just like so good. He is such an amazing person, and they publish such amazing things. So if you don't know Seagull, please check them out. They don't publish only Indian stuff, but also like international stuff, and like a lot of translations, a lot of really cool stuff.
The translator's job, which is often thankless, is a very difficult one. They have to find in the language that they are translating into similar resonances, which means the author has to also have enough trust and generosity to allow that.
Definitely check it out. They are awesome. I'm going to link you to their website down below. And then after that was like this JCB session, where like a bunch of these authors who were longlisted for the last year's prize spoke about the birth of a novel, which I thought was a really interesting like conversation. I really like all the authors who are there. So yeah, that was that. But also before that, I got to interview Dolly Thakur.
Okay, my name is Dolly Thakur, and I've been in the media for as long as I can remember. And I've tried everything, whether it is radio, of course, started with radio, and then television and films, and Netflix, and what are these new kind of things that are coming up these days?
And I got to ask her a few questions because like she was running late as well, but I felt like she didn't quite grasp my questions. I don't know. It was a weirdish sort of interview where she just went on like her own sort of tangents, so I'm gonna have to edit a fuck ton of that. But that's just what I do. I sit down and get content and then I edit it, much like what I'm going to be doing right now. What fun. But for tomorrow, I thought that I would just talk to you about some of the sessions that I am really, really excited about. And by tomorrow, I mean today. Because like you're probably going to be seeing this on Friday. So yeah, exciting. Okay, so these are the sessions that I think that you should look out for, because that's what I'm going to be looking out for. But the number one session that I'm most excited about is Epic Women. That is going to happen from 1 to 1:50 with Koral Dasgupta, Ira Mukhoti, Anand Neelkantan, and Malashri Lal. But this is going to be talking about like women in mythology and like them being epic and awesome. There's also going to be a really interesting session with William Dalrymple and Shashi Tharoor. So that's going to be really cool because William Dalrymple has worked a lot on like understanding British in India and stuff like that. Like, so I think that's going to be really cool as well. There's also one called the travel session. That's literally all it says, but I think that'll be cool because I like travel. I like people talking about travel, and I think most of the people who are going to be at the session are people who have written books based on like travel things. And what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. These are the sessions that I would definitely recommend. Oh, in the end, there is going to be a poetry hour, which is called Poetry Hour Streaming the Multiverse. Okay, so that's at 5:40, and I think that'll be really cool as well. So I am excited overall for tomorrow. Now I'm gonna be editing this, eating a burger that I got, and then passing the fuck out. Like, I am so tired. I have not slept at all. So I want to die. Anyway, that's about it. Just generally. I'll catch you later. Yeah, tomorrow when I come back with hopefully better content. I'm really sorry. Please apologizing from like you. Bleh.